Alrighty. You know, I was gonna play some Soul Calibur, but nobody's fucking online. So instead, we're gonna watch some old matches against my good friend here, Dragonfly. Now, Dragonfly and I usually go pretty fucking even, but in a weird way.
The desire for power leads
Unlike,
the warriors to the arid
like
desert.
Giraffe, for example, where I'll go 5 and 5 with them. Dragonfly and I are more like, I'll dominate a set, then he'll dominate a set, then I'll dominate a set. I'm pretty much just gonna point out a few of the things. He didn't get his tech crouch there, but he's so... Okay, a lot of things just happened in very rapid succession, and they're pretty much all the product of the fact that Dragonfly and I have played against each other many, many times. I started off harassing him with 2-2K. I caught him with a slower move out of his tech crouch. I should have hit confirmed that. I didn't. He's very used to me doing Relic K there, so he just does a 2-2B, and it hits me almost every time. And then I guessed on the throw and got the lethal hit. That's pretty much it. Getting the lethal on a whip 2A, because Astaroth's got those thin-ass dancer's legs. Didn't block in time. 2A whipping again. And here we begin to see what Dragonfly does, how he plays. And have to break back there. Those are his inputs on the bottom of the screen also. Yeah, a lot of this isn't really even matchup specific stuff that's going on. A lot of it is just from the fact that he and I have played hundreds of games. So we're already starting on like Yomi level yes, and it's just this isn't what Mitsu Asta is gonna look like normally. But we'll try to at least pick out the highlights. Knee catching him, doing a few things. I probably want to back off here, just because Astaroth has a hell of a reverse ring out game. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Demented move. Gonna run out of soul charge, just slightly too early. Yeah, we're super practiced against each other. We're always ready for what's gonna come next. You don't see it yet, but you probably don't see it yet. I didn't even see it in that first match. He and I both have flaws in the way we play, obviously, and his flaw is it's a really annoying one. So Dragonfly likes to step. He enjoys stepping. It's like his favorite. It's his favorite thing to do. Yeah. You see me reacting to that already. Just all of this 4-4A. Maybe it's specifically against Mitsu. I don't know, but he really enjoys stepping. And here's the thing. If you counter hit him for stepping, you can counter hit him a bunch for stepping. And what he does in response to that is he doubles down on stepping. And it can just lead to reactable strings. Well, that was a good reaction on my part. Bad choice on my part. Feet first, that doesn't hit. I also tried to Shura Blade him in the middle of that string because I didn't think he was going to finish it. Have to break front. Yep. Really gutsy grab there. He knows I'm gonna go low. And I steal a turn to the backswing. Finished the relic B, so I got hit. Neither of us are really using any meter. That was probably supposed to... I thought that was going to be a back turn B plus K, but I guess I'll take it. Good hit confirmed. Yep, just getting away from the edge. Not having it. I'm ducking constantly because I'm waiting for the CE. I'm within CE kill range and we're playing online. So I'm staying ducked at range. If he had thrown out a few Hori mids, he probably would have been able to hit that CE. As I recall though, I think during these first two games, his ABK wasn't bound, and that's why we switch right here, because someone else was playing on his system. But he was probably looking for the CE right there and hitting ABK, and it was not coming out, and it wasn't coming out because it wasn't bound. But he fixed it now, so this will be more in line. Okay. That remember A plus B from Mitsu is a launcher that has some ring out potential. That was another, probably thought it was going to be a back turn, but it wasn't. Getting a lot of mileage out of this backswing for A plus B here. And I think he guessed wrong 4 times there and lost because of it. He's throwing a lot after, I just noticed, both relic Ks, he did a throw afterwards. Gets the crouch throw. What else you got? And takes the ground. So I'm pretty much always going to break back against Astaroth. Stealing turns by disrespecting. Not blocking that 1K on reaction, which I should be able to do. I don't know if he could have gotten the ring out with the crouch throw there, but him doing what he did allows him to roll away from the ring edge. And a trade leaves him winning that round. Now I've got 2 bars for the last round, which is why I didn't spend from the round before. Let's see if I actually use them. Apparently I'm just really going to harass him with everything, and then I know exactly when the GI is coming, because again, we have played hundreds of games, so I know exactly when he's going to GI or RE. I frustrate him just enough to get him to that point, and then bam, punish the RE. Now, I don't always get that correct, but I have a much better handle on when he's going to do things as opposed to anyone else who plays this game.
Battle 1. Fight.
But in case you hadn't noticed yet, at this point, this is a set where I am winning as opposed to him. I think a lot of who wins our games has to do with what time of day we play. When he catches me like bright and early, he's probably a night person. I know I'm absolutely a morning person. And this set we played was like at 11 a.m. my time, so I'm like super fresh and ready and have, you know, all of the reactions and the creativity ready. But then we'll play at like 9 p.m., 11 p.m. and just fucking wash me.
You're nothing.
Don't try to move on Astaroth's plus frames. Didn't go for a ring out there. I'm pretty sure he could have gotten. I'm minus 14, which leaves me just enough frames to soul charge and not get hit by a grab there, and then he just gets mixed. At the end there, against the wall versus soul charge Mitsu, there's really no I played well or I played poorly. The only thing you really can do is make sure that I would have rung myself out there if he had just left everything alone, left well enough alone. Easy with punch. But against Mitsu, soul charge Mitsu when you're against the wall is pretty much, did you guess correctly? No, go fuck yourself. And that's all it is. See, there's the back turn B plus K that I've been looking for this whole time. Unfortunately, he stepped. You pay attention to that. Because most of the times when he hits me, it's with something like a 2-2B or a 2-2A. Or I guess. Don't know why that missed. It looked a little off axis, but that's just Soul Calibur being Soul Calibur. Now I got 2 pars for this end. Do I use both of them? Oh, that hit. That is unfortunate for him. Very fortunate for me. Yep. He also likes, he knows that Mitsu 6AA is plus, and when he's playing Astaroth, I think he can only interrupt that string. You might be able to interrupt that string with like a even something as slow as like an I-16. But reacting to that online, being ready for it, being ready for the mix-ups on it, I don't think it's worth doing all of that just to get out of Mitsu being +2. And I think he thinks about it that same way, and that's why he routinely tries to either GI or RE after I do it, especially on Astaroth. He might be able to get a 6K, I don't know. If he can, then that's obviously what he should be doing, what an Astaroth should be doing for optimal play. I should be ducking that. It's so slow and so confirmable. I don't know why I'm not. For some reason, his Jesus. Okay. See, and then sometimes I guess the RE wrong. Now there are a few ways I like to follow up after the 6-6B relic combo. The most traditional is barely enough room to get that punish there. Really ballsy on the wall rising B plus K. I like it. I don't know what the fuck that RE was though. Holy god. Am I gonna be able to bring this back? Maybe. Back off. Breaking every grab in the world. Ducking every grab in the world. And I managed to pull it back. Alright. You notice I'm using a lot of Horis. Just a whole bunch of them. Really looking for the guard break there. Didn't get it. Tried to get a back turn B plus K again. Ended up getting a regular B plus K. Went for my combo. Didn't step far enough. You know. It's really hard to do online. Good disrespect. Bad follow-up. He had a punish. If he had just done 3B on the my 1BB there, he would have killed me. Just remember, you can't throw a high after maybe he tried to do a crouch throw and just didn't get the correct input. That would make sense, because he obviously knows Mitsu is tech crouched after 1BB, but again, this is just a casual set. You're not always on the money. I know I'm not.
A history of battle 1. Fight. Aye.
No whiff punish, no duck. See, some of these things, some of these decisions can be. That was some really deep thought that went into that one. It was delay 6A plus B to catch his duck. Is he gonna get me with a 2A? I feel like he's gonna get me with a 2A. Or that. Ducking on the relic option. That'll do it.
Battle 2. Fight.
I could feel, like, sometimes watching your own matches, you can sort of feel out what you would do in certain situations. I really thought I was going to 1A there instead of just 1A. But you notice, he is just, every time he hits me, it's usually just because of a step. Which I think is the reason why he steps so much. Or some kind of crush. Didn't reach, and that's a heartbreaker. Had the right call, because he did step. But it just didn't reach, because Mitsu. One for the CE confirm. I can spend a little bit of that meter. Get Shura Blade. Maybe with Shura Blade I can wrap this up. Maybe go for back throw. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. See, I did 99k. I was in the animation for 99k. But I guess it's only got like 2 frames of tech jump on it. Gets me too. Yeah. After all this time, I think this is actually one of the reasons why I stopped doing commentary on videos, especially on sets with people who I really know really well, because at this point there's so few things that I can say that aren't just, oh hey, this is Dragonfly, this is the way I play against Dragonfly, this is the way Dragonfly plays against me. It's just, it's so well established that it's not even matchup stuff. It's just, hey, this is how we play against each other. Still entertaining. There are a couple good, really good. See, he tried to disrespect with a step there and got AA'd. A couple really good series that we had in this set, at least that I had. Like, one was the just harassing him over and over until I finally call out the RE. Now, I don't know if Mitsu's single B is RE safe. I know 2B is, but good guesses. Got me. I don't know if Mitsu's single B is RE safe. Oh, that's so. A couple things happened there. I was going for the reset on the wall, but ended up not getting it. But it wasn't like a terrible combo. So easy with punish. I shouldn't have continued that string. He started backstepping. For the longest time, he would try to do like a throw after A plus B. And then on both my characters, I would disrespect it every time with an I-12. But he's now backstepping on A plus, on his own A plus B, just looking to whiff punish me. Astaroth with those tiny legs again, not getting hit by 2A. Do I hit confirm it? Yeah, I hit confirm the ring out. That's the number one thing. That's a very important thing that I see not happening whenever there's a tournament with a Mitsu or something. All of these times where you have this chance to hit confirm a ring out with just like a 6-6B or a 9-9B launcher or something, and they just don't do it. They just don't do it. I think that's one of the things playing Taki actually helped me develop was, hey, you got your Taki lethal hit, now you can do one of 9 combos, one of 9 possession combos to leave your foe wherever you want them or ring them out. Playing Taki actually, you know, helped me start doing that on Mitsu too. So, very good stuff.
When souls collide. Ready. Battle 1. Fight.
I've done exclusively Horis so far, just because of the way Dragonfly plays. That was like my first vertical. Okay, big damage. Astaroth on the wall. Backs up instead of trying to do the combo. Maybe he didn't feel confident about it. Oh, he ducks. He was at low enough HP that he thought I was going to try and put him in another stance option with 236K. And instead I follow up the relic bread and butter with something like 668 plus B, or I tech the wrong way, or 4KB or something like that, just to subvert expectations, get a different mix-up that's, you know, more damage. But that's another thing that I don't see Mitsu players doing, is I don't see willingness to change up combo paths. It's like they will only ever do the most optimal damage combo, and that's it. That's even if their opponent's at 100% life, and you could put them in another mix-up instead. You could put your opponent in another mix-up instead of getting 3 points of damage. They will opt for the 3 points of damage. It drives me crazy. Lots of Horis, because he steps and he steps and he steps some more, and it's just all I can do to just get him to stop. And he even if I counter hit him 9 times for stepping, he will still be stepping, no matter what. Didn't even need to use meter, because all I'm throwing is Horis and they're just working. But Dragonfly, if you do ever watch this, you step a lot. Like a whole lot. Like, I get it. You don't want to... Oh, fuck. You don't want to put yourself in a vertical Mitsu mix-up. And believe me, I completely understand that. It's kind of the same thing with, like, oh, I don't ever want to be standing against Astaroth just because... Fuck. So I get it. I do. Just from a different perspective. But at the end of the day, you can get away with it a little better on Sophie. You can get away with it a little better on Sophie just because she can step and tech duck at the same time, which is asinine, but it is what it is. And he does it. He does it even more on Sophie. You'll be able to see that. I'm going to include this last game here, where he just box steps 4 out of 5. In 4 out of 5 situations, he will box step on Sophie. Now that's interesting. It looked like he did a step G there, but didn't have the frames for it. Because I'm looking at the input reader there at the bottom. And after getting hit by 2A plus B, after hitting with 2A plus B, I did BB, and it caught his step. That, however, right there was a really good. I both hit confirmed that missed A plus B landed, and the fact that I got enough meter to do the CE. So, you know, not to suck my own dick here on mic or anything, but that was, even though I lost the round, that was pretty nice. Shows I'm comfortable enough with the game now, finally. That was a generous single B hitbox. Looked like he was kind of beside me. Didn't get the restand, but got the throw when he stood up. I'm almost certain I would have gone for the throw had I gotten the restand with 2B. Hori, Hori, Hori. Hori, Hori. Just doing horizontal. There we go. There's 2 verticals. 3 verticals. And I was ready for him to GI or something. Because you saw, I got the plus frames and just said, nope, I'm leaving stance. And sure enough, he RI'd. That's just, you know, a sign of, hey, we've played so often. But you see me ducking here, just staying ducked because I'm getting ready for the CE. And he realized that. He did a crouch throw, he did the leaping crouch throw. So he saw that, and he tried to do something about it, but leaping crouch throw in some situations is pretty reactable. So that didn't work. But now you see Dragonfly in full stepping force here on Sophie. And this game actually ends with just like an absolute read. Like, I know what he's going to do. 100% know what he's going to do and catch him for doing
I'll
it.
give you a lesson in humility.
Harassing with lows, getting stabbed for harassing with lows. And the way he forces me to play against his Sophie is so uncomfortable. I'm pretty much just going to harass him with 1K and 2K. And the reason for that is because he's going to step everything else. Waiting for the third hit because he likes to delay it a lot. Just out of range for the stab punish. No whiff punish by me. And now you see the box steps coming out. 4 out of 5. In 4 out of 5 situations, Dragonfly is a box step. Finally punishing the 2-2K. That's minus 12. I didn't do anything about it. I should have won the game already, and I think I'm going to lose because of it. Except that whiffed. So I got that block punish instead. Sophie should not do as much damage on the wall as she does. It's asinine. Yep. Oh no. Get for me. What do we got? We got something. I tried to catch him stepping twice. Didn't work either time. And right there was a little different circumstance. Normally, 1K is not going to reach after he does 6-6B, but since I was against the wall and 6-6B pushes me back, not Sophie, I was still in range for it. The range of 2-2K always amazes me. It's like Mitsu's third longest range move. Probably could have CE'd on that stab. I'm not sure about the frames and soul charge though.
Here I go. That's it.
Just fucking disrespectful as shit. I think that wall rising B that he did is something like -12 at least. I think it's punishable. I'm not sure again though. I was stepping. That shouldn't have hit me. I disagree. Hit the full combo this time. Not a great whiff punish. And right here, he goes to box step when I break his grab, and I see him for it.
You were just too
That is only a read that I'm gonna make against fucking Dragonfly, just because I'm certain what he's going to do is look for a whiff punish in that situation. And he did, and CEing backstep it tickles me every time it happens. But that's a set versus Dragonfly. Dragonfly, always good games.